Witam w kolejnym odcinku. Kontynuujemy sobie. Musimy dać policjantowi Parkerowi dowody na Ednę Strickland. Także idziemy. Mamy wszystko nagrane w tamtym kwiatku w budce telefonicznej. Zobaczymy, jak to się potoczy teraz. A co on tam gada na tym?
I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
I think a lot of people are going to be interested in that answer.
Na pewno pan Parker. Dobra. Dobra, on coś nam przedstawia, nieważne. Idźmy z tym kwiatkiem. Dajemy go Parkerowi. O, kolejne.
Thank you, Ernest. Do be sure to drop by his booth and sample an algae cake. I have, and it was very interesting. I will be back later to highlight another of our fine exhibitors. See you soon.
O, chyba musimy się spieszyć, bo czas jest nieubłagany tutaj. Niedługo Emmet ma wystąpić. Dobra, dajmy mu tego kwiata.
Act casual.
Hey, Danny.
Do you mind, comrade? We're busy trying to protect the expo from the likes of you.
This'll only take a minute.
Our plant recorder. It's not a good idea to steal police property, you know.
Listen.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
Detective Parker, surely you're not going to believe this crudely manufactured forgery of a recording.
I'm not sure what to believe, ma'am. But based on this crudely manufactured forgery, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the station to answer a few questions about your whereabouts on the night of the speakeasy fires.
Oh, very well. Heavens, what's that?
Ej, to jest czas Martiego.
These days I should really stop
W
following.
sensie jego sposób.
Hey, does this mean that the barricades can come down from Emmett's booth?
Chyba tak.
Let's take that as a yes. I've got to get Emmett out of that glass house.
Dobra. Znajdź Emmeta, żeby mógł zaprezentować swój wynalazek. Z tego co pamiętam, to tamten nurek nam powiedział, że on jest w szklanym domu. Zapytajmy go w sumie jeszcze raz o to.
Mr. Duteau?
Oui.
Mogę się przejechać? A, dobra, już pytałem o to.
See you.
No to musimy iść teraz do szklanego domu i wyciągnąć stamtąd Emmeta. Wchodzimy. Dobrze, że tych biletów mamy dużo.
The world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button.
Okej, to chyba był przycisk zielony? Nie, zielony to było ten. Niebieski.
In the mood for fun, the house of the future come entertainment.
Nie. Czerwony?
In the house of the future, bring helicopter.
Nie, to już było z tymi owocami. Centrum rozrywki.
So, where's the ColecoVision?
Coś tu musi jeszcze być. Moment, panel jeszcze raz zobaczmy. Tutaj nic, czerwony, przycisk do owoców, przycisk do telefonu, przycisk.
In the house of the future phone helmet.
Prezydencja Brownów?
Klondike 4385.
Brown residence.
Hey, Hampton. How's it hanging? This is Marty, Emmett's friend. Is he there?
Not at the moment.
A, dobra, wiemy, że on tu jest. Nie musimy... jeszcze raz. Telefon. Budka telefoniczna przyszłości. Harry Callahan, Carl Sagan, jakiś facet. Harry Callahan.
Hey, Trixie.
Oh, hi. Look.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Bye.
No jednak nie. Coś mi tu nie pasuje. Wiecie co? Zobaczmy w podpowiedzi. Po wizycie w szklanym domu wszystko stanie się klarowne. No jestem w szklanym domu. Chyba, że to nie ten dom, ale wyjdźmy z niego na chwilę. Meble przyszłości. A, tutaj mieliśmy przejść.
Emmett, come out of there. Don't listen to him.
Tutaj jest mało intuicyjne to wszystko. Nie! Musimy go powstrzymać szybko.
Perfect.
Dobra, wbijamy. To tutaj jest szklany dom, tam były meble przyszłości, dobra. Musimy złapać doktorka. No ale mnie to ciekawi. Ciekawi mnie w ogóle, jak to się potoczy, wszystko zakończy.
House of Glass, the future of domestic life.
Okay, Emmett, let's get you out of here. Emmett! Emmett, don't listen to him. He's crazy.
I'm still not sure about this business proposal, Mr. Sagan.
Let me explain it again.
Atlas glass, unbreakable and soundproof.
Soundproof glass. Great.
Our living space can be configured to meet the needs of any family. Need a private study? Simply slide the walls in, or slide them out again to create a spacious banquet hall.
Okej, czyli będziemy musieli którąś ze ścian przesunąć. Szyba?
Emmett, get out of this. Come on, Emmett. Look.
Nie usłyszy cię. Okej. Uchwyt. Dobra. Labirynt się z tego zrobi. A mogę tutaj jakąś ścianę przesunąć? Chyba nie. A cofnijmy się trochę. Tutaj nic, tutaj nic. Zejdźmy. Czerwona. Okej, idziemy. Żółta. No niezły labirynt, wam powiem. Ale musimy dać radę. Chyba będzie żółta. Okej, idziemy tędy. Czerwona teraz. Okej, możemy tam pójść. Tu powinno się A nie, jednak się nie otworzyło. A cofniemy się i otworzymy tamto, zielone. Zamknięte. Dobra, a tutaj. Nie. A tam się w ogóle czerwone, nie? Zrobiło. Żółte. Okej. Czerwone. Aha, i czerwone jest tutaj. Dobra, a zielone otwórzmy tutaj i wejdźmy zielonymi. Dalej jest zamknięte, dobrze, dobrze. Co się blokuje? Zróbmy tak. A teraz zieloną otworzymy, czy nadal będzie zablokowana? Dalej jest zablokowana, dobra. Nie chcę się przesunąć. A teraz się otworzy? Jak tak zrobimy? A jednak nie. Wejdźmy z powrotem na górę. Cyk. Trzeba to jakoś zrobić, tak myślę. Po prostu na logikę to wziąć. Dobra, chodźmy na górę. Cyk, 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 cyk. Tutaj blokuje, tutaj trzeba. Mam nadzieję, że dobrze zrobiłem. Teraz otworzyć. A, zamknąłem. No, ja jestem mądry, nie? Dobra, w ten sposób. A teraz zobaczmy, czy się otworzy to zielone. Tak, otworzyło się, super. O! O nie, 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 co ty robisz? Uśpisz go? O, uśpi go, wiedziałem. Matko święta. Żeby stary doktor sam siebie sabotował z młodości, to jest... No i gdzie on teraz poszedł? Nie otworzymy tego. Moment, otworzymy, tylko musimy to zrobić tak. Cyk. I teraz te fioletowe. Blokują. Czerwone blokują prawdopodobnie. Dlatego musimy czerwone przesunąć, ale czerwonych chyba nie przesuniemy, jak są zielone, prawda? A nie, przesuniemy. Dobra. Myślałem, że to się zblokuje, ale otwórzmy teraz. Okej. Staniemy się do nich chyba. O, tajne przejście.
Emmett? Where did you take him now, Doc?
Dobra.
Officer Parker is going to demonstrate a few of the many marvelous tools that our boys in blue will soon have at their disposal. The criminal element has truly met his match today. Officer Parker?
Panie Parker?
It seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained, but I'm sure his presentation would have been both enlightening and exciting. How about a round of applause just for the heck of it?
Nie mówcie, że teraz Emmet ma wystąpić, kiedy go nie ma. Dobra, wychodzimy. Musimy znaleźć doktora. Zagadajmy może jeszcze raz do tego nurka. Może widział ich.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a tall, thin, older gentleman. He might have been with a tall, thin, younger gentleman.
I know just who you're talking about. Hey, just left not a minute ago. If you hurry, you might catch that.
Trochę mu się głos zmienił. To już chyba nie jest ten sam gość. Zdejmij hełm.
Take off your helmet.
I prefer to leave it on. The inland air is difficult on my sinuses.
Wiem, kim jesteś.
I know you're in there, Doc.
Doc? Yes, I am a doctor of marine biology, but I fail to understand what you're...
Quit fooling around, Doc. What have you done with Emmett?
Stop! Help! I'm being attacked!
Harry! What are you doing? You can't assault the exhibitors!
You don't understand. He's kidnapped Emmett.
The boy's obviously confusing.
I'll say he is.
You want I should toss him out on his ear?
That won't be necessary. Do you know who that is? That's Jacques Duteau of the Oceanic...
Musimy go jakoś zdemaskować.
Not. It's...
Please, keep it down. The Expo went through a lot of trouble and expense to secure Professor Duteau. We can't afford to antagonize him. But if you've got a complaint against him, we can straighten it out after the show. But if you make another scene like that, I'm afraid I'm gonna have you expelled from the hall.
Okej, raczej nie chcemy zostać wyrzuceni. Profesor Dox?
Professor Duteau, huh?
At your service.
Co zrobił? Gdzie jest prawdziwy Dotex?
What have you done with the real Professor Duteau?
I'm
Duteau.
not sure I like your insinuations.
I'm not sure I like you kidnapping Emmett.
Perhaps I should call the authorities and have you removed from the hall.
You're a cold-blooded guy, Duteau.
C'est la vie.
Co zrobiłeś z Emmetem?
Where did you stash Emmett? In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okej, chcę zajrzeć do batysfery.
I think I'm gonna take a closer look at that bathysphere.
Not without a ticket, I'm afraid, sir.
Hey! Is this guy trying to bum a free ride?
Przecież mamy bilety.
No.
See that you don't. It's good to be on the right side of the law.
Dobra, podnieś batysferę.
Take a ride in a bathysphere. Your bathysphere. I'd like to see the inside of it.
Can't get in without a ticket, I'm afraid.
No to mam bilety.
You're not gonna get away.
As they say in my country.
Dobra, mamy przecież bilety. Możemy wejść.
Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I've got a ticket. You have to honor my ticket.
It's the wrong kind of ticket.
Ale kręci, Boże.
Give me a break.
A powiedzmy Artiemu, że nie chce. Nie chce mnie wpuścić.
Hey, Artie.
Emmet jest uwięziony w batosferze, facet nie chce przyjąć mojego biletu.
This ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right?
Sure, that's a P ticket.
Well, the guy at the aquarium is refusing to honor it.
There must be some mistake. Come
O.
on, let's straighten this out.
Wyjaśnijmy to.
Professor Dutot, this young man claims you refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I'm only too happy to take his ticket. Please, climb the ladder, and I will raise the bar.
Już się skumał i go wyciągnął stamtąd jak nic.
Mon Dieu, what is the matter?
Au, no tak.
They must have become stuck. I am afraid I cannot raise the bathysphere.
O ty cwaniaczku jeden, no.
What a shame.
Yes,
Akurat się musiało zepsuć, co za szkoda.
I will work on the problem. Perhaps if you come back later.
Okej,
Down, please. The bathysphere.
wąż do batysfery.
Step back! You're crimping the hose.
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
It's very bad form.
Oh, sorry.
Hiya, folks. It's me, Techni, Muse of Progress, gracing you once again with my presence. And speaking of presents, what better gift could Hill Valley offer the world than this magnificent science and technology exhibit? Hey, folks? If you haven't done so already, I urge each and every one of you to take a peek at Furnishings of the Future, right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me, Techni, at our information desk.
Co, kolejna Emmeta? O, a Emmeta jeszcze nie ma.
It's an old nautical superstition. A crimped horse means imminent doom.
It does if there's somebody inside the bathysphere, but I thought you said there wasn't anybody in the bathysphere.
There's not.
Hey!
Podnieś batysferę, wiem, że jest tam Emmet. Przestań.
Emmett gets nowhere until you raise the bathysphere.
Emmett? Who?
Emmett, you!
Podnieś batysferę.
I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you wouldn't.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right?
Przestań udawać.
You ready to drop the act now, Jacques Dutot, aka Carl Sagan, aka...
No!
Coś jeszcze musimy zrobić.
Emmett gets nowhere until you know what...
I command you uncrimp that hose!
Funny, you'd think it was you who was running out of air, not the guy in the bathysphere.
I don't know. Who?
Ekwipunek. Akumulator.
What you're talking?
Nie. Myślałem, że coś trzeba. Moment, coś mi tu nie pasuje. Dr. Brown może nie mieć na sercu dobra Emmeta, ale przez rzecz nie chciałby, żeby jego młodsza wersja spotkała prawdziwa krzywda. Marty też nigdy nie zraniłby Emmeta, ale czy obywatel Brown o tym wie? No to już to zrobiliśmy. Kiedy wejdziesz na platformę, nadetnij, więc zacząc powietrze wąż. No to zrobiłem już to.
It's as if you two were connected somehow.
O, musi to zdjąć.
You ready to drop the act now, Jacques Dutot, aka Carl Sagan?
No!
Podnieś batysferę.
I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you...
Why not? There's nobody in the...
Wiem, że jest...
Emmett gets nowhere. You.
Dobra.
You know what happened.
Step off the hose!
Can't you see he's messing with us? There's nothing wrong with those gears.
Monsieur Dutot is doing his best to fix the exhibit situation.
He's running out of air, Doc, and you're running out of time. Let him out.
I won't do it!
Hey!
No co jest? Coś tu jest nie tak.
Happens when...
Jeszcze raz O! Zadziałało, trzeba było dłużej postać.
They have become
O, zadziałało.
There, see? It was just a malfunction after all.
Chyba, że nas drwił i tam nie ma Emmeta. Jest Emmet jednak.
Let's get you out of there.
Dobry szantaż.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true.
Już zwiał? Mhm.
You...
Hey, he just took that guy's wallet. I think he took his wallet.
Oh, remind me not to become an oceanographer. I guess I must have a touch of claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
Well, we've all got problems. Now, you'd better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there. Last thing I recall, I was in the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Oh, he had some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush, I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him Say, where'd he go? Do you know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave. One of his experiments blew up on him.
No, I know how that is.
Greetings and salutations to all our honored guests. I am Techni, Muse of Progress, and it is my pleasant task once again to highlight one of the great minds who was hard at work building a better tomorrow.
I think that's me. I'm next on the roster.
But are you ready?
No, I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Oh, right. Here you go.
Great. Come on, let's get up there.
Czy się uda? Powinno być wszystko git.
And who knows? One of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town. Could it be the very thing he's brought to share with us today? It wouldn't be the first time the world was changed by a kid barely out
That
of
ought to do it. Are the block bearings all in the raised position?
Block bearings, block bearings. Raised position, check.
Then it looks like all systems are go. Wish me luck.
Don't have to.
Uda się?
Gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown!
Objection!
Co jest?
Objection, Your Honor! I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett
Edna.
Brown be terminated and forfeit by reason of insanity. I declare him to be in contempt of me, his father. Where is he? Hand him over this instant!
Musimy coś działać. Pojednaj Emmeta z sędzią Brownem. Pogadajmy z nim.
You don't think you can shelter him?
Emmeta tu nie ma. Proszę być rozsądnym. Robi pan... Emmeta tu nie ma.
Emmett's gone. You just missed him.
Young man, I've been sitting on the bench of Hill Valley Criminal Court for 15 years. I can smell a dissembler a mile away. Now, are you going to turn him over, or will I have to use force?
Don't antagonize him.
Well, if you're not gonna say anything...
So he is up there with you?
Thanks a lot.
Uh-oh.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second. I'm counting to...
Emmet?
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
Chwyć byka za rogi. Jaki masz plan? Masz prawo do uczciwego procesu.
Maybe he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
Dobra, pogadajmy z nim.
I want to speak to my son.
Emmett's not ready to talk to you. Directly.
Oh, God. I suppose you're his mouthpiece?
I guess so.
Podjął już decyzję. Zatraszę go. Pan mówi, że pan nie chce słuchać.
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I'll listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
I'm not going anywhere. Fear!
Dobra.
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
Obiecał cię wysłuchać.
You heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well,
Przekonaj się. To twój staruszek, powinieneś się z nim umieć dogadać. Emmet.
Father?
Son?
You've never understood the first thing about me. All you
O nie. Nie w ten sposób.
You don't know what it's like to be young. You don't know what it's like to have dreams, to have ambitions so great and so powerful that they've got a life of their own. And it's all you can do to hang on for dear life while they gallop where they must. This is America, Pop. And in America, a person doesn't have to do what his father.
Tego się nie da słuchać. Masakra.
To live where there wouldn't be so many rules?
Czyli nie wyszło.
Well, we talked. Are you happy?
Nie o to mi chodziło. Dobra, z przedmiotów jakichś nie mamy. Emmet. A możemy jego wynalazek kliknąć? Nie, dobra, pogadajmy jeszcze raz z jego ojcem.
Please, you gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
To ważne dla Emmeta. Emmet nie jest taki jak inni ludzie. Od tego zależy przyszłość.
Look, Your Honor, you don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
Tak.
Sure, sure it will.
Ha! You know as well as I how it'll end. Disaster!
Maybe, and maybe not, but even if it does, I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as his...
No to niezły tatuś.
There are no more mistakes.
Emmet nie jest taki jak inni ludzie. To ważne dla Emmeta.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle.
Jezu, on go lekceważy.
2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm afraid of. Emmett's just...
Stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Okay, but if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda... good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Tak, zwalamy na matkę. Emmet różni się od pana, potrzebuje swobody.
Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language. There's only $2 to your name.
You?
You bet your socks, me. And I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it?
Typowe boomerstwo.
He was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
Dokładnie tak jak ty.
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well, Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to. Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
Dogadają się? Mam nadzieję.
Here to play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
Tylko wydaje się niemożliwe. Sprawia tylko takie groźne wrażenie. Krzyczy ciebie tylko dlatego, że cię kocha. Mówi, że jesteś jak twoja.
Deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted.
O, to jest smutne. Sprawia tylko takie groźne wrażenie.
Okay, so he's got a strong personality.
Strong personality. Lord save us from strong fathers. Why couldn't I have been born to a nice, wimpy milquetoast?
Yeah, well, that's no picnic either. The important thing is, fathers can change.
Says you.
No, Marty jest synem takiego ojca. Mówi, że jesteś jak twoja matka.
He says you get your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... skip it.
Co powiedziałeś?
You were starting to say that you're like...
Skip it.
Can it be that you and your dad...
No, next subject.
Stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
May I Come up.
So, you think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, yes, I do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to support.
Tak, dokładnie. O Jezu. Kurde, aż się wzruszyłem trochę.
Change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see the force field generated by the static accumulator. Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
Dawaj, Emmet. Będzie dobrze. Nawet jeżeli będzie to katastrofa, to przynajmniej efektowna. Leci!
He's flying! He's flying!
O cholera! Kłótnia ze mną, starego doktorka, co tam się wydarzyło? Rozwalił się, prawda? Emmet, proszę cię.
Hey! Hey, stop! Get back here!
Co jest? Ona porwała DeLoreana? Co się tu dzieje? What? I Parker ją goni.
You okay?
I thought I could change her. Things could be different.
Forget about it. Come on. We gotta find a way to stop her before...
No, don't come any closer.
Doc!
Go away!
Dlaczego doktor znika? Co się dzieje?
Marty!
Przejechała go? O mój Boże. Marty, żyjesz? Tego się kompletnie nie spodziewałem.
Oh my god! Doc! Say something.
Chromium, lithium, potassium, iridium, titanium, ruthenium,
I'll get help.
newspaper.
What? You mean...
Gazeta z 86. Umarł szczęśliwy.
Hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
Yes. Oh, I think I am going to be okay, Marty.
No, come on, Doc. Doc, don't do this. Don't go.
Jednak przestał istnieć. Pewne fakty sprawiły, że zniknął.
Doc, come back.
Emmet, rozwaliłeś się? Czy żyjesz? A jednak katastrofa. Tak, stary Emmet.
Doc?
Marty, have you been out here the whole time?
Damn it. Is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up. Oh, what was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size would play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force, One might be able to direct the ionic current simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
Co z twoją nieudaną demonstracją?
And you're not discouraged?
Discouraged? By what? You mean what happened in there? Oh, that was a learning experience.
Niesamowity on jest.
I see it. It's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge. Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
Tak, przed chwilą przyszły ty zmarł, znaczy zniknął. Tak.
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost somebody.
Oh, how sad. Anyone I know?
Przyszły nikt, kogo znasz. Carl Sagan.
It was Carl Sagan.
What? The guy who tried to hire me in there? You were friends with him? Strange. But how?
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you. What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here. But there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Please, Emmett, don't ask any...
What's this? Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
To może zepsuć wszystko. Nie wydaje mi się.
You wouldn't understand.
Oh yeah? Try me.
Pokażę mu to? No już trudno.
What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me. Don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett, where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise. Wait. I will see you again, right?
Masz to jak w banku.
Guarantee it.
Fajnie, że z tatą się pogodził. Och, kurczę. Cudowna jest ta gra. Ale co teraz? DeLorean? Kolejny? Co jest? Jest zimny w dodatku.
Hey, it worked.
Doktor Emmett Brown.
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
O Jezus Maria, jaka scena
What
piękna.
was the ceremony?
Long. You've got a theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
To długa historia. Czyli Marty tym gestem sprawił, że doktor zrobił DeLoreana, był dalej naukowcem i tak dalej, więc zapobiegł. Znaczy tamten pierwotny doktor nie żyje, ten drugi też zniknął, ale jest dalej, jest kolejny. Bardzo skomplikowane rzeczy, dużo tu się dzieje. No i tamten doktor, który zniknął sprzed chwili, zapobiegł stworzeniu samego siebie, no bo chciał nie dopuścić, tak, do pewnych rzeczy, a się okazało, że jednak zniknął. I jeszcze to, że Edna ukradła wehikuł, to też się z tym złożyło, na to przeszło, tak? Dobra. Przybyłem cię uratować, przybyłem sprowadzić cię na właściwą drogę, przybyłem powstrzymać cię przed ożenieniem się z Edną.
I came to stop you from marrying Edna.
Edna Strickland? I could never marry her. I mean, she was my first love, but after she broke my heart and tried to sabotage my career, I never saw her again. Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
Me? Nah, no. Well, I'm still a little confused about my...
O, Marty z przyszłości?
Where is he? Where is that no good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name. You see my Artie anywhere?
A, to jest ojciec Artiego, pradziadek Martiego.
That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy. Can you believe it?
Hitched?
Married. I swear, that boy's gonna put his papa in an early grave.
Okej.
So that's how she got her job back. Ah, he's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me. Wait, that was great-grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me.
Ale
Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
Car!
Oh, great.
How the hell did she get back here?
She?
You? You're not Edna. What's going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut?
Edna przeniosła się w czasie.
It's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Goniłeś?
This exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well,
Wait, Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it. It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Great Scott!
O nie.
Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
none at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
Co jest? Boże, bardzo dużo się dzieje w tym epizodzie.
Uh-oh.
Parker zniknął. Ja pierdzielę. O mój... Aha, już tu szkoły nie ma. Nagle się wszystko zmieniło. O matko. Pole, zwykłe pole.
Doc? Did we just leave Hill Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left
Już
us.
nie istnieje Hill Valley.
How?
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
O, jedzie pradziadek Martiego, pod którego podkłada głos Michael J. Fox, znany aktor, który grał Martiego McFly w filmach.
Am I lost? Hey, what on earth is that thing?
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us.
Gdzie podziało się Hill Valley? Nie, on pewnie nie wie, o co chodzi. Pana syn i tamta Kanadyjka.
Did your son just marry a Canadian saloon singer named Trixie?
Artie? Pshaw, that boy ain't got nerve to ask a girl to the church social. You acquainted with him?
Only slightly.
We're just passing through. We hope.
Tell us,
Zgubiliśmy się.
where exactly are we? We're a little lost.
Furthest point of my rounds, that's where you are. About 25 miles outside of Hayesville. Take a wrong turn, did you?
In a manner of speaking.
Tell us.
Gdzie się podziało Hill Valley?
We're looking for Hill Valley.
Well, which is it, a hill or a valley?
No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
Kiedy zniknęło? Co się stało z Hill Valley?
What happened to Hill Valley?
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary?
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who can tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
Potrafię nakłonić do rozmowy. Nie, czemu nie chcę rozmawiać?
Why wouldn't she talk to us?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, we gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you.
Okej, czyli mamy namiary.
Kicking myself for sending you up there.
Bardzo nieprzyjazna staruszka, co? Jedziemy do niej, moi drodzy.
Can I drive?
Jak się prowadzi DeLoreana z innej linii czasowej? Przypomina Dziki Zachód, jeśli mam być szczery.
Mary Pickford.
Wynocha. Widać, że nie lubi. To mi przypomina trochę Shreka na bagnie, jeśli mam być szczery. Wycierać buty. Żadnych domokrążców chyba? Dowiedz się, co spotkało Hill Valley. Dobrze, moi drodzy, 46 minuta nagrywania. Tutaj sobie skończymy. Wydaje mi się, że w kolejnym odcinku skończymy epizod 5, a co za tym idzie, skończymy grę. Także na razie żegnam się z wami do kolejnego odcinka. Trzymajcie się, cześć.